Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Billy's Blades and Tools. I want to talk a little bit about buck knives right now. Uh, I just watched the other day, a couple of days ago, HT's EDC about buck knives, the cost of them going up, and I know he specifically talked about I think the 112 and the 110. I think the 110 was $65. That was the most recent cost price for them, and I think the 112 was somewhere around that same price. And they've all gone up. I think the 110 right now you're going to pay $90 for it, and the 112 about the same price. Now I've got a buck 112 here that I have had since the mid 70s. Got it for my birthday. My two younger brothers got it for me. I don't remember which birthday it was for. I'm going to guess I was turning 21. Just a guess. That would put me about 1974, something like that. That was a long time ago. Because I'm 71 now. So this knife is a 2-dot, which the 112 with the 2-dot was made from 74 to 1980. 1974 to 1980. I've had this for, as you can tell, quite a while. It's got some battle scars on it. It's been a workhorse for me. I don't carry it all the time anymore, but it used to be on my hip as soon as I woke up, and at the end of the day, it would be put away, put back on the next day. But it's got a little dent right there. I can get you a little closer here. Yeah, got a little dent right there. Little marks in the wood here. Apparently I used it to hammer on something. Used it for something it wasn't supposed to be used for. But it's in real good condition. At one time I had dropped it with the blade open, and the end of the tip got dull a little bit, so that's been reshaped a little bit, but it's still got a good edge on it right now. I have sharpened it. It's been a workhorse. Solid. If you don't know anything about the 110 and the 112, these aren't bolsters. This is a solid piece of brass on each side, carved out here with ebony wood handles. It's a lock back. The release is right here in the back. It's got some weight to it, but that's okay. It's solid. It's a solid hand tool, and that's what these things were designed for when they first came out. The 110 was the first one. I think 110 came out in 1964, and the 112 was like 1972. I'm guessing. I know HT can probably correct me on that, or Tom at Knife Delights. They are some of the buck aficionados. But anyway, I've had this since brand new in the mid 70s. Sheath is holding up really good. I don't know if this can be restained to give it some more black color. I don't know, some of you leather guys out there, if you've watched the video, let me know, or just leave it alone. But it's got some patina. Anyway, after watching HT's video about the cost of the 110 and 112 going up, and probably all the buck knives, I'll tell you what, I don't think you can find many knives out there for what these cost, for as good as they are. They will hold up to a lot of abuse. And yes, their costs have gone up, but what hasn't? Just about everything that I look at right now has gone up at least double. And the buck knives have been, I imagine they've been holding their costs or their prices down as long as they could. In order to stay in business, they've got to do it. It's unfortunate, and it hurts a lot of us. I hadn't really gone after looking for another buck like a 112. I'd like to get a more modern, a newer buck 112. And after watching HT's video, I thought, you know what, I'm going to go look at Walmart and see whether I can pick a 110 up. I wanted a 112, but I couldn't find any 112s at Walmart for the older price. But they did show some 110s that were still marked at $65. And so I looked at what stores. I've got a choice of like 3 Walmart stores within 10 or 15 miles from where I live. And none of them had them in stock. Well, they showed that they had them, but when you go to the store, they don't have them in stock there. You can order it and have it sent to the store. I'm like, okay, well, so I went ahead and ordered a buck 110 that was marked for 65. I could pick it up the very next day, according to their website, place the order. Next morning, I get a text text and an email, both, saying that they were not available to ship to the store, but they could ship it to my house for no shipping cost. And I said, okay. So it took a couple more days to get here, but it did get here. So let me show you. I haven't opened it yet. I've got the box here. See if I can fit this in the frame. Got my Walmart box here. I'll use my 112 here to open it up. Box is kind of big for, as you can see, it's a pretty good sized box. I'm going to cut it off screen there. Get this thing in the picture. A lot of paper. Okay. Let me get this paper out of here. There we go. All right. It's in the official buck box. Genuine ebony hardwood handle. There's the tag on the end. USA made knife, imported sheath. Okay, I'm okay with that. Folding Hunter. Got all the info there about the buck knives and the buck company in Spanish also. Forever warranty. Let's get this thing open. There's the sheath. Set the box aside here. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. There we go. A beautiful buck 110. Now, message from the Buck family. Famous forever warranty. But there it is. She's a beauty. Let me get you a little closer here. Got the nail nick on there. Buck 110. Get a little closer too. There we go. Buck 110. Man, that's pretty. No battle scars. Got my fingerprints all over it. But there you go. Nice and sharp. Now, you'll notice there's a nail nick there. My Buck 112, there's no nail nick. I don't remember HT or Tom. You can tell me. I don't remember when they started putting the nail nick in the 112 and the 110s, but there you go. Very sharp and beautiful. Solid. There's the sheath. It's made in Mexico. Wow, that's what they look like when they're new. Yeah. A little bit of wear and tear on the 112 sheath. But, so, I am a happy camper. Little stiff right now. Get that down in there a little bit more. Get that broke in. There we go. Yeah. Not tight. There we go. Yeah. There you go, Buck fans. I was able to pick one up before all the prices went up. Back of it says 110, belt loop. Very nice sheath. But I'm very happy that I got it before the costs went up. And I understand everybody's cost goes up. I don't think there's many knives out there you can buy for $65 or $90 that's as good as this knife. Are there better steels out there? Sure. But is there a more solid knife out there for that price? I don't think so. Some of the other brands out there, the high-end stuff, they would probably put a better steel blade on here, and it would be a $200 knife. This is a great knife. I'll do a little oiling on here in a little bit. I just wanted to show you. I don't know if there's still any out there that can be had for $65. You just have to check your local Walmart, check online. If you can order one for that price, order it. I couldn't get a 112. I would have bought a 112 also. But apparently there were none available. But also, there's a video that I just got done watching. It just came up on my feed, and I'll put a link to it in the description, talking about the history of buck knives from the very beginning up until in the 90s, I think, is as high as they were talking about it. But some of the things that they had to go through to get started, how the steel, the hardening process was developed. And it's about a 45-minute video, but I thought it was really interesting. I don't know how accurate all the info is on it, but maybe some of you buck guys can comment about that if you watch the video. But like I say, I'll put a link to it on there and see what you guys think. I thought it was a very interesting video. A lot of things I didn't know about. There's a lot of things I don't know, but I thought it was a very interesting video. I don't know what else to say other than I'm happy. I was able to get this for the $65, which it was well worth that. Yeah, that was a lot cheaper 10 years ago, but what wasn't? So there you go. Pull it out again. Beautiful ebony handles, beautiful brass, just a gorgeous knife. So I don't know. Oh, one of the other things I wanted to compare there, the early 110s and 112s, the edges here are, kind of, they're not sharp, but they've got a 90-degree angle there, the kind of a sharp edge on all the brass and the wood. But on the newer ones, and again, I don't know when they started doing that, yeah, it's all rounded off here. I guess for a little better feel in your hand. I never had a problem with the squared off edges. Fits really good. It doesn't create any hot spots that I'm aware of. But I guess the feel and maybe the aesthetics is a little more pleasing with the rounded edges. So there you have it. Buck 110, buck 112. I'm happy. So everybody, hope you have a great day. Stay warm during this winter time. I know there's a lot of states that got more winter than they've ever had before. So I hope everybody stays safe. Be good, be kind, and take care.